Men, y'all not gonna like this conversation, and women, you're not gonna like it either. But I'm gonna say it. So I had a conversation with a young man, and I'm still trying to, I'm trying to recover. It's rough. Had some health issues. So, I was chopping up with this dude, and he said something to me that burned my grits. He said a woman needs to submit to him regardless if her leg is broken, she got cancer, or this and that. I don't care. If I come through that door, I'm the man of the house, and I expect for her to serve me. So I asked a series of questions. I said, you ain't got to, you don't have a woman? He said, nah, I choose to be single. I said, yeah, that's very woman-like of you.
Hey.
So then me saying that, he realized I'm not that dude. So I said something to him. I said, hey, man, can I say something to you? Don't take it disrespectfully. And he said, what? I said, you're the type of guy that requires a woman to be so broken that she thinks that she deserves a punishment like you. You require a woman to be so destroyed in her life and have so low self-esteem that she thinks that she deserves to be punished by you.
Jesus.
And that's sad, because you think that's what you need. You're never going to get her at her best optimum level. You've probably never had a quality woman a day in your life, man. Right? And I said, I'm going to say something. It's going to be so disrespectful. I understand if you want a fair one. And I'm going to tell y'all what I said. I said, you are an enemy of progress. It is men like you that other men who come in women's lives and have to pick up the freaking pieces of damage that you've done. You're the reason why a lot of men out here, man, are frustrated because they chose to love a woman and give a woman, everything, but woman came right after you, and they gotta do everything they take to try to love on that woman and heal that woman, help her through her time to get over you.
Yep.
So instead of feeling the beauty of the relationship, they spend years trying to help this woman heal from men like you. And this is when I say, women, y'all need to at your lowest point, I need you to understand something. That's when you say, I don't want to be in a relationship.
That's exactly right.
When you start to feel as though you deserve someone to mistreat you, you need to say, I don't need to be in a relationship.
I agree with that.
Here's the thing, men, you need to understand something. As men, we need to challenge each other. Because I'm not going to tell you what the dude said, because I understand he's a coward, and I'm not going to post his stuff. But you could tell when a man like that, who doesn't take care of himself, who's not well groomed, who has let himself go, he always needs someone to be lesser than him. Always. And I'm telling you, you got to watch these dudes. You can't be friends with men like that. Let me tell you something. I tell my son every day, never hang out with reckless people. That doesn't mean doing drugs. That doesn't mean, that does mean doing drugs. But it also means, hey, man, don't be out with people who treat themselves poorly.
I agree with that.
Nobody's going to bypass who they are to treat you better.
I agree.
I tell my son that all the time. Watch out for people, because sometimes people hide their envy, right? They always hide their envy. And that goes for men. And never be afraid to make a man better. As men, we need to start doing that. The way my father has checked me when I said some dumb crap out of my mouth. The way my uncles checked me when I said some dumb crap out of my mouth.
Right.
Right? We got to stop trying to be included in groups. This is the problem, man. And you ladies, men like that exist. And you going back and forth with them and you doing this and that, it's not doing anything, because a lot of those men get off on being contrary to foolishness and saying dumb crap out of their mouth, because they're going to get the attention from anywhere. It doesn't matter, right? That dude know he finished. He finished. He has a defeated mindset.
Yeah.
He has a defeated mindset. That's a defeated mindset in a man. And these are the things that y'all need to be looking for. You don't need no relationship guru to tell you what you feel. You don't need somebody to tell you, hey man, value who you are and don't allow a man to even remotely think that stuff. You look at what a person, how they treat themselves, and you assess is that person qualified to even be with you based on how they treat themselves? Not the stuff they want to show the world, because that's a lot of that is not. But like I said, with this man, you can look at him and tell he doesn't believe in the product he's selling, but he gonna sell it anyway. Fool's gold. And men like that are destroyers of communities. They're destroyers of families. They're never going to raise your kids to be upstanding citizens. They're never going to be a stepfather or father or whatever the position you decide to be, friend or anything. I would never hang out with no dude like that think like that. That dude is a risk. I said something the other day, and I'm going to leave you with this. 50 Cent said something that made me think. He said, how many billionaires you see getting fights?
None.
They don't even hang out with stuff like that.
No.
How many millionaires you see getting fights?
They don't do that.
Exception of these rappers. A lot of people don't want to elevate their mind. They don't want to elevate their mind. So you as a person, you need to be actually trying to elevate yourself. Any clown who think like this, you should never want to date him. And any man should never want to hang out with that dude. And that's the thing. His demeanor and his aura let him know that he wanted my approval. And he thought that, hey, if I say this, he gonna be cool with it. I'm never going to be cool with the subjugation of a woman. Ever going to be cool with the subjugation of a man. What you choose to want in your life and whatever, that's on you, man. I don't care. If we don't align, we don't align. But I'm never going to allow someone to make me feel a certain way. I'm never going to be subjugated to somebody's freaking foolish behavior. And you as a woman and you as a man should never want somebody that want to treat you that way. You teach people how to treat you. You sit there and you must understand that what you tolerate, you accept and you allow. And no matter what you do in this world, no matter how much you try to fake and pretend, what you bring home is yours. So be careful and be mindful of what you do in this world. You don't need somebody on the internet to tell you what's right and what feels wrong to you. You don't. And men like that will destroy your family, your friends, your livelihood, and set your purpose back years. Even God will be disappointed if you mess with some clown like that. And then when you finally get a good man and you finally sit there, you so broke down and so being so used to a certain behavior that you can't even accept it. I'm not giving up on love because some fool wanted to sit back there and play games. And you shouldn't either. Love is pure. And you don't need no guru or nobody else to tell you that or none of that. Love is pure. Let them clowns go out there and play in the circus. You just don't buy the ticket.
Hello.
Take care.